Good evening and welcome to Netzach Yisrael's daily Kitzur Shulchan Shir. Tonight we're going to be continuing Siman Kuf Sadi Hey 195 Helchos Kriya, the laws of tearing a garment for a dead person. Continuing from Sif Tes, Sif 9. So Haregel Mavatel Gezeras Shaloshim Gam La'inyan Kriya. So a Yom Tov cancels out the decree of keeping 30 days of mourning, also as regards the topic of tearing a garment. So if a Yom Tov comes up in the middle of the Shloshim, then Kriya is no longer done. At that point, the torn garment does not need to be worn. So therefore, if the Yom Tov came up during the 30 days for other relatives, not including the father and mother, then then one can completely sew up the tear on Erev Yom Tov after davening mincha. For his father and mother, if one's father or mother passed away, then one can lishlal, literally one can negate, meaning one can sew up the garment with uneven stitches. So not completely sewing it up, but at least so it's not as visible. So if you would, kara al meis, it was self-shiv al meis la meis acher. If a person tore for a relative who died, and during the shiva, during the 7 days, another relative died. And then he should go about 3 fingers width away from the first tear. The korea tefach, and tears, and then he should tear tefach, a handful. Or he can lengthen the first tear by hand breadth. However, if it was after the 7 days, after the shiva, that the second relative died, then as long as the torn garment is on him, as long as he's wearing the torn garment, then he just needs to add even a little bit to it, and that's enough. However, if the first relative who died that he tore for was from other relatives, and the second one was his one of his parents, as I feel that Shiva and then even after 7 days, even if we know into the Shloshim, you need to separate the second tear from the first by 3 fingers breadth, and then to tear according to the din. Because the loss of one's father or mother is not considered just an additional loss, it's a completely separate loss. And it's the same halacha if first one's father passed away and then his mother, or the other way around. There have to be 2 completely separate tears for each parent. Sif Yudala, Shama b'pam acha shemesa aviv ve'imo, al shnei krovim acherim. If one heard on the same occasion at the same time that his father and mother had passed away, or that 2 other separate relatives had passed away, kareah kere echad l'shneihem, then he can tear once for both of them. Aval aviv al imal imechon misha'ah hakarovim. However, if it was the case of one's father or mother together with another relative, then korea tchila al aviv al imal, v'achar kach ma'achik shalosh etzba'ot v'korea al ha'acher. Then he first tears for his father or his mother, and then he separates by 3 fingers width, and then tears for the other relative. Sif Yud Beis, chole shemeis la meis. If there was a sick person who a relative passed away, im data tzulula, if his mind is clear, he can think clearly, אלא שאינו יכול לקרוא מחמת שהוא מסוכן בחוליה. But due to the nature of his illness is very dangerous, then he is exempt, even once he's recovered, from tearing. אלא אם כן הוא עדיין בסוף שיבה, דחושב ש"ס חימון. Okay, so but if he is still within the first 7 days when his grief is still considered very strong, then he is not patur. Then, so if he recovers during the first 7 days, then he should still do kriya. But if he couldn't do the kriya, if he couldn't tear because his mind wasn't clear, then when his mind becomes clear, when he's thinking clearly again, then he will experience his grief. And then he is obligated to tear if he's still within the shloshim. And for his father or mother, there's no time limit. So if his mind becomes clear again even after the shloshim, then he still needs to do kriya. Sif Yud Gimel, a child who lost a relative, even if he hadn't yet reached the age of chinuch, which is usually about 5 or 6 years old, we should tear for him a small tear on his clothing so that he can show his grief, and to increase his mourning. If he's reached the age of chinuch, then it's a mitzvah for him to tear just like an adult tear. On Chol HaMoed, the custom is in these countries, meaning Eastern Europe, that we don't do kriya, except for his father or mother, whether on the day of the burial or on the day that he first hears the news. Even for delayed news, meaning even if it's 30 days after the death occurred, he still doesn't tell. But if his father or mother died actually on the Yom Tov, since the tearing was put off, one doesn't tear on Chol HaMoed, even for his father or mother, until after the Yom Tov. When he actually begins to do the mourning anyway. For the rest of one's relatives, one doesn't tear during Chol HaMoed until after the Yom Tov. However, if one heard on Chol HaMoed news that came from nearby, so within 30 days, we heard that within 30 days a relative had passed away, and such that after the Yom Tov it will become delayed news. By the time it gets to after the Yom Tov, it will be more than 30 days. In this case, one may tear on Chol HaMoed because one shouldn't remove the mitzvah of kriya. So just because of Chol HaMoed, he would lose the mitzvah if it became a shemara after Yom Tov. And he finishes Isur Srita v'karcha hameis kasa b'samach test. The prohibition of scratching or cutting one's skin over a dead person is written in Siman 169. Thank you. Good night.